Hello, everybody out there in the land of make believe. Uncle Barko here, and this is the third installment of my vlog series, Day in the Life of a Starving slash Working Artist. And got a Monday and the Tuesday already, and this is a Wednesday, my dudes. So, what happened? Just to finish off Tuesday, yesterday I ended up being real discouraged about all the stuff that went wrong on Monday, so I didn't do nothing. Started rewatching Peacemaker. Didn't do much around the house, just kind of sat around. Not feeling great either. I got kind of a sore throat. I think it's allergies. I did a rapid test, so I don't know. I slept a lot is what I ended up doing. I've been having a lot of dreams lately. Usually I don't have any dreams. I don't like dreams. I like to sleep when I'm sleeping. I want to sleep when I'm sleeping. Unless I'm having a dream about sleeping, I don't want to have a dream because I want to be sleeping. So I find dreams exhausting, and I've been having a lot of them. So that's been weird. Been having to take some naps. So yeah, today I got up and I just kind of had to rethink the whole thing. Now what I do is when I finish something, I got something, I'm like, okay, this is about how I like it. And then what I'll do is I'll upload it to the internet as quickly as possible. That kind of screws me a little bit in two ways. A lot of times while I'm working on something, I'll just be in a hurry to get it up to look at it on the internet. So I rush my projects a lot. But once I got the idea in my head, I'm in a rush to get it out. So I put up the cover photo, which I finished a couple of days ago, and I put up the first page of this book I'm working on last night, yesterday-ish, and one of the reasons I like putting it up is sometimes as soon as I post it online and I look at it once it's on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, and I look at it and I'll immediately start seeing stuff that I didn't see when I was working on it on my sketchbook. I use Sketchbook. I think it's called Sketchbook Pro. The one I use on my PC is the original Autodesk version because it has a lot of features that the new one doesn't have. So then some other company, I guess, bought it out and Autodesk doesn't run it anymore. Now they've got this weird app that has super limited in what you can do with the size and DPI and stuff like that. If it's not, it might not be limited. Maybe I just don't know how to do it, but it's got a lot of limitations that kind of make me nuts. So what I'll do is I'll use the app on my tablet to get everything kind of, I can almost do the whole thing on my tablet actually, but there's some stuff that I need to do on my computer, in which case I'll take the file, transfer it from my tablet to the computer, and then use it in their old Sketchbook Autodesk app. It's a program, it's not an app actually. So, yeah, it's a good program. If you're into drawing and you want to switch over to digital, it's free and it's got a lot of features that are pretty intuitive. This is a picture of a paintbrush as a paintbrush, and you click that, and then now you got a paintbrush. It's pretty simple. You can use layers. Layers are fun to use. So yeah, if you're not into digital art and want to get into it, that's a good starter program. Now, I've seen people use this Procreate. Now, I'm not an Apple guy, so I don't know how to use Apple stuff, but Procreate looks really cool too. Has a lot of features. I wish there was an Android version of Procreate, because I would definitely, because I draw a lot. I often think about getting an Apple product so that I can have Procreate, but that's how they get you. That's how they get you. So like I ain't done it. I'm still using an old version of Sketchbook on my PC. That said, my PC is Microsoft Studio 2. It's a giant PC. I can draw right on it with the pen. Works real good. So, all of that aside, back to Wednesdays. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, art only. That's all I do. And, of course, again, that gets changed up a lot. Today, I'm just going to do art. I'm going to throw on Peacemaker. I'm going to kick back in the chair. And like I said, I put those. I put all my first my cover and my first page up online. I got a lot of feedback, and I think I need to change for the cover. I need to thicken some of the lines, and since I've already colored it in, it's going to be tricky thickening the lines without having to redo the whole line drawing. So I'll see if I can do that. On the first page, there are a lot of fundamental issues with the line drawing itself. So I did the line drawing, the coloring, and the shading. And now I've got to go back to the line drawing, which means that the coloring and the shading layers aren't going to match up. So those are going to be useless. I have to get rid of everything I've done, basically start over. So what I want to do is thicken the lines. And I'm not real good at this. I've never really done it where I've used different sized lines to create distance. In any case, I got to mess around with it. So what I'm going to do is make the clown in the front. I'm going to make the lines outlining the clown larger, the wall in the back. And this is in reference. Go back and see Tuesday's video if you want to see what I'm talking about. I'll put it up. I'll clip it in. So then I'll put the lines around the clown itself a little thicker. Also, in the original drawing, the stool was kicked over, which technically it should be that works better to get an idea of what's going on without what I'm doing with it is I'm drawing it without all of the information. The top part's cut off and you need to assume what's going on. I think with the stool kicked over it'd be easier to assume what's going on. And that was in the original drawing. I took it out. I left the stool up because it was easier to draw that way, I think. And then somebody online said, hey, you should knock that stool over, basically. So they were right. So I'm going to have to go in. So today I'm just going to kick back, watch some Peacemaker, and redraw the whole line drawing, redraw everything. I'm going to redo page 1, and that's fine because this is the beginning of the project. I'm on the second page of the project, and if I'm going to make changes to the overall stylisticness, to the overall style of the drawings that I'm going to be doing for the whole thing, I'd rather get it out of the way now instead of getting to the end and going, oh, you know what, I should have been doing this the whole time. So I didn't get frustrated. I screwed up the whole shading thing. I'm gonna have to redo it all over anyway. So whatever's clever. That I gotta just remember that I'm not in a hurry to get it done. I just need it to be perfect when it's done, and however long it takes to make it perfect is how long it takes to make it perfect, as perfect as possible. So although I've set a deadline for myself, which I was hoping to be able to get out. Not a page a day, but something like a page a day, but I don't think that's going to be possible. In the end, maybe I'll start getting closer to a page a day, but right now, if I have to keep going back and making changes, it's going to take a little longer. I wanted it out by Halloween, and that is going to be, so that gives me a month. Gives me almost 2 months. I mean, technically, that gives me about a month and 2 weeks to finalize the drawing, and then another 2 weeks to get the print done. I'm printing it myself. I'm self-publishing, but I have a friend who's. I was going to go through a website, Lulu Publishing, to print them off, but I have a friend just got a nice printer, and we're going to try to print them off on her printer. Hey, Rena, and see how that works out. So if that doesn't work out, then I'll probably end up using Lulu. I'd like to go with Amazon. But so far, Amazon KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing, I think they call it. And then you can all upload it all to their platform. And then it goes on to Amazon as a book you can buy on Amazon. And then Amazon kind of does the print-on-demand deal where they print it off. Customer orders it, they print it off, send it to the customer. And then you end up getting a royalty. So on some some print-on-demand sites, and I think actually Lulu does print-on-demand that I can do. I believe that the Lulu publications I can integrate with my Shopify website, and they'll print and ship to the customers. So the big difference there is that I would be dealing with the customer service end of it. If there was any problems, I'd have to deal with the customer. And so I set the price. I buy the book from them at a certain price, and then I get to keep all the money that's left over. With the Amazon, I think you get to set the price to at some point, and then you get a royalty from that. But Amazon deals with and it's not going to be as much as with if you're selling them yourself. But then Amazon deals with worldwide shipping, which is a big deal. I won't ship myself internationally. I only ship in the U.S. So everything on my website is U.S. based only. If you want to buy it, you have to be in the U.S. And then so Amazon will ship it worldwide, and then they deal with all the customer service issues and everything. All you're doing is you're uploading your images, you're setting up the listing, and then hands off. It's passive. Amazon takes care of the rest and sends you a bit of the cash. And it's actually, from what I can tell, the royalties aren't that bad. So I'd really like to put this up on Amazon, but it seemed like, and I keep having to look, but it seemed like the format I'm using, which is sort of a square format, with the paper, the type of paper that I'm using, that I want to do a full color, and I want to do black and white so that people can use it as a coloring book. It seems like they're asking for a minimum of 72 pages for that format. So and I'm only got, I think I might end up having 40 pages, probably more towards 35. But I'll figure that out in the end. But clearly that's not enough. That's not anywhere near the 72. So I don't think I'll be able to publish this particular book on Amazon, right away. Now I might be able to do I've got some ideas. I won't get into it. I've got some ideas for a full comic that I could add to it, and then have a publication that's got kind of a bonus with the bonus comic book in it, and put that on Amazon. But I don't have that figured out yet. I do have everything figured out for the book itself, for the 30 pages, and so that I can get done. I just want to get it done and out, so I'm going to get that done. I'm going to publish that myself, and then work on whatever I need to add to it to bulk it up to put it on the Amazon. And I got some ideas for that. Which actually I had some ideas for another clown-based product, and it'll fit in with this, so it won't be any problem putting the two together if the other one works out. But that's a secret. I'm not telling nobody about that one yet. So that is it. Tuesday, didn't get much done. Pretty discouraged. Today, I reassessed everything. I went online. I took advice from other artists and just other people, and other art admirers who looked at it and said, well, I think this. And I took their advice, so now I'm going to go back and I make changes to both my cover art and the first page, which I've got done. And the changes to the cover art, again, I think I might be able to just change it without having to redo the whole thing with just some lines. But the first page there, I'm going to have to change everything. I'm going to have to pretty much redo everything. So that's what I'm doing today. Stay tuned for Thursday, which again, I might get out tomorrow. I might not get out till next Thursday. But this seems to be working okay. So I'll try to get it out tomorrow. And Thursday is another art day. So stay tuned tomorrow. See how today went and what I got going on for tomorrow. If I'm not sick, I might be sick. I mean, I got something. I either got allergies or I got a cold or something. But I get allergies that feel like a cold, so I don't know. I'm just going to keep drinking my coffee. And I just got up from a nap, so I'm a little out of it. Can you hear me? I'm talking through my cup. Okay, anyway, that's it. Until next time, always remember, art is 10% vision and 90% remembering what your particular vision is. So never forget, always remember your vision. Or always remember, never forget. That's it. Always remember, never forget your vision. Barko out.